What's good, people? We back. Iron Parlay, I have a YouTube, but I barely use this shit. Mainly just for watching, but today I felt like I needed to make a video, man, because this shit's sitting close to my heart right here. I'm highly, highly upset. And there's no reason why there shouldn't be any consequences behind this. And let me just tell you, what we about to talk about, like, this is gonna piss off a lot of people. Of course, because it's a little black boy that's involved. Two, you can see the level of racism in this shit, And three, he's a 6-year-old, man. Like, this what I'm about to say, you guys, this is pertaining to little COBE Daniel and Ryan le-nguyen, however you pronounce that man's name. This man shot a 6-year-old for leaving his bike in his yard. The kid tried to go back. And I want to take you back to our childhood days. These video game shits, that all these kids are into right now, you really don't see kids outside like that no more. But the ones that are outside, you could sense that high imagination that they have. Me growing up, I wasn't allowed to come in the house until 6:30, 7 o'clock. I come home from school, have to take off my school clothes and get into my play clothes, and then my mom would make me do my homework, and then she put me outside. You outside. This guy, Ryan Lee, I don't even know how to pronounce his last name. This man had the nerve to shoot this 6-year-old for leaving and then going back to retrieve his bicycle. Mind you, playing with his friends as well. The kid left his bike in his yard. He went back to get it. The first time the kid went back to get it, he got chased off with a sledgehammer. That's assault with a deadly weapon. The second time, wait. Mind you, in the interview, right? I'm watching this interview. This kid tells me when he got chased with the sledgehammer, I started laughing when I saw it, but I felt bad for him. He said, COBE said, he grabbed the sledgehammer, he tried to chase me, but that wasn't going to work because I was too fast. That was the most childlike answer that you can ever get from any child under 10 years old. And that's even dealing with their friends. He couldn't catch me because I was too fast. That's a normal response for a 6-year-old. Children cannot comprehend anything past that because their brain hasn't even really developed yet. This kid don't even know when his next meal would be, outside his parents cooking for him, if they do or whatever. But I know they do. And his school. And I'm trying to tell you, like, children don't think like that, right? This man had the nerve to chase him down with a sledgehammer. He couldn't catch him. So the kid went back to try to get his bike. And this asshole shoots this kid. Cowardly too, right? Because if you shoot somebody, you're shooting to kill, right? This coward motherfucker shot through his window and shot this kid right in his arm. An inch to the right or left could have ended this kid's life. The disrespectful part to this whole story is they gave this man a $10,000 bond. How disrespectful can that get? On an assault charge. Assault with a deadly weapon. That's one. Two, assault with a deadly weapon, firearm, and attempted murder. A 6-year-old. A black 6-year-old. Because we already know how most of the Asians feel towards black people. We're beneath them. To them, we're beneath them. Since when is it okay for an adult to assault and or shoot a 6-year-old? Since when? What can a 6-year-old do to you to make you want to hurt them like that? Try to take their life away. And me watching the interview, like, the kid don't even understand what just happened to him. He don't even know that he could be dead right now. And they don't even they barely even put this shit. This should be worldwide news right now, bruh. A grown man shooting a 6-year-old. It's not even really about color. It is about color, but it's not about, like, in no race. I've never heard of that. I've never heard of that. Shooting a 6-year-old. When I grew up, when I was young, my grandmother, everybody, we all grew up on the same street. My family knew damn near everybody on the same street that I grew up on. And some of them had permission to whoop my ass. Yes, they did. Even my principal. If I got out of line and they knew that my mama was at work and I did something bad, they were either going to tell my mom or either they had permission to whoop my ass. Why wasn't it as simple as a phone call to next door, going knock on the door? Listen, I keep telling your child over and over again to please not leave your things on my yard. I've asked them plenty of times, how hard is this, right? How hard is a simple conversation for a man to man? He could have went and talked to that man's father. And I pray for that man, Arnold Daniel. I pray for that man. Because the look in his eyes, bro, I can see that if he ever run into that man again, because the guy hasn't been back to his house since. And this is in Detroit too. Oh my God. You feel me? If this guy goes back to his home, something will happen to him. This is fucked up on so many levels. Just when is it okay for any man or any adult individual to harm a 6-year-old? Premature. A 6-year-old, that's only what? First grade. That's first grade. Barely. This man gets out on a $10,000 bond. That's what I'm stuck on. How you get out on a $10,000 bond? And I'm pissed off that this man mugshot, he had a smirk on his face like he was proud of this shit, bro. So that shows you how deep this goes. He gets out on a $10,000 bond. Who is the judge and who is the lawyer? Like, who is the people that signed those papers to let him go? They need to be replaced. They got to get them out of there. That's backwards. That shows you that a black human life has no type of value in this world, especially to the Asians. Not all of them, because I have friends that are Asians. You know, I don't have children, but I pray that when I do, that this whole racist generation and how heavy this prejudice generation is, like, it's saddening, man. Like, it hurts me that this kid just don't, like, he doesn't know what really just happened. Like, he don't know that he could not be here tomorrow. I'm sure this happened about 2 or 3 days ago, you know, but this just came up on my feed this morning. You know, the fact that he doesn't understand what just happened, you know, this is sad, man. Like, if there's anyone that deserves not to have any harm done to them, that's a child, bro. They're the most innocent and most precious thing in this world. They're the future of what we have to come. You know, and the fact that there's a man that's walking this earth like that. This goes back to the goddamn, what's it, Trayvon Martin shit, bro. If not worse. Even though the kid's still alive, the fact that it was a 6-year-old, man. How much hate do you have to have in your heart for you to go harm a premature child that has no understanding, you know? There were 6 other kids out there, and there were white kids out there too. So he's multiverse in his friends, color-wise, you know. But you choose to shoot the black kid. What do you gain from that? I don't know what they do wherever this guy's from. And I don't think they do that wherever he's from. They may spit or whatever. I really don't know what they do. But from what I see right here, bro, they don't give no fucks about us. They don't care about us. They do not care about us, man. That kid did not deserve that. And he don't even know how to think about it. And he said he probably think he just got hurt. It's probably like a fall in him, you know, because I'm sure he's not in pain like that no more. But the fact that he has a gunshot wound at that young of an age. And it's not like they do in Chicago and shit where they just shoot up everything and a kid randomly gets. This was intentional, bro. This was intentional. That man saw blood. He wanted blood from a 6-year-old. That's Arnold Daniel. I hope you find peace in your heart, my man. Because I know you're not gonna rest until you get proper justice for what happened to your son. I don't know where this man could possibly be right now. And I have a 7-year-old nephew that looks exactly like that boy. Pretty little dress and shit, all that in his hair, light skin, just like that, bro. Like, when I saw that kid's face, he looked just like my nephew. My godson. I couldn't imagine nothing like that happening. This shit's fucked up, man. Man, I'm parlay out. I'm out, man. This shit too much. Y'all let me know how y'all feel about this situation, man. I need to know and we need to press the issue to get justice for COBE Daniel. And we need to get this man. This man should be locked up for life. This man should be locked up for life. They need to get this motherfucker the death penalty. I'm not even gonna lie. That's how I'm feeling. He need the needle. He need the needle. Or either send him to Utah, how they used to do it back in the day. Motherfucker commit a crime, and he lined his ass. They lined all the military or patrolmen up, and that one man tied to a pole, blindfolded, and shot his ass the fuck up. That's scum. That's the scum of the earth, man. How low can you be, man? A fucking 6-year-old, barely out of kindergarten. This man had a smile on his face, a smirk on his face, like, yeah, I got away with this shit in his fucking mugshot, man. Y'all need to wake up. These children are what need to be protected, man. These children are what needs to be protected, man. Going outside should be adventurous for a kid. That's where your mind explores the most, when you're outside. When I go on hiking trips and whatnot with my wife, my dog, or either I have my nephews and stuff with me, that's adventurous to us. Imagine a kid being outside, man. Remember how we was when we was young, man. We was into so much shit, knocking on people's doors and shit, running. Like, ain't nobody ever shot at us, man. A 6, 7, 8, 9-year-old, bruh. Ain't nobody ever shot at no child, man. Man, justice for Kobe, man. Justice for Kobe. And prayers for his father, Arnold Daniel, man. My heart heavy today, man. I am Parlay Man and I'm out, man. Y'all like the page, you know, give me comments and feedback, man, because, you know, this is too much. This is too much, man. I'm out.